Hello, I have a very minor optimization today that I'm actually pretty happy with, that also is kind of huge, and that is the random function. So everyone starts out with the random function in Mario 64 here. This function is not great, because obviously this is a lot of math. They're doing a bunch of random shit to generate a random value out of this, and honestly this math is kind of genius. This generates 65,534 out of all the 65,536 possible values for a U16, so only 2 are missing. It's pretty good. The math is pretty cheap considering what it does, I think. But we can do way better, of course. So this random function is used like everywhere. When you spawn dust, when you get coins and the coins fly away, when you generate a random float, when you generate a random sign, it's everywhere. So my first thought was, what if instead of doing all this, we just pre-compute this into a table of random values and go through it like that. So we have random seed that we increment, we have random values that are pre-computed. The random seed is a U16, so when we start back it automatically gets looped around. This is a load half word, an addu, a store half word, a shift LL, a Louis, an add, and an LH. So 7 instructions. A read to get the seed, store for the seed, and the read from the random values table. So that's 2 data cache lines of data throughput, plus the random U6, the random seed, the stuff we have to do. So I think that's like 0.4 microseconds of cost in total, which of course is a fair bit. If you call this like maybe 20 times, it's like 8 microseconds. Okay, maybe that's not that much. Still, 8 microseconds, we would like to save that. And especially, this is an entire random values table. This table here costs an 1/8 of a megabyte of memory. That's a lot. An 1/8 of a megabyte, that's like 3%, over 3% of our whole memory. So what is the idea? This new random U16. We read the random register and we read the count register. Now what is the random register? The random register does not contain a random value. The random register contains a value between 0 and 31 that ticks down by 1 every instruction. So it goes 31, 30, 29, all the way down to 0 and from 0 back to 31. And the count register contains the amount of cycles that have passed since the N64 was powered on. So this number is typically in the billions. What we do then, we use the random register as like the upper 5 bits of our random result, and we use the count register as the lower 11 bits. And this is a shout out to Tharo. Tharo had the idea to use the XOR here to introduce a little bit more randomness, because between 2 random calls, the count register may or may not overflow and introduce a little noise to this, which is awesome. That's just what we want. And testing with this feels incredibly random. I cannot see a pattern between the results I get at all, and that's awesome. This is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instructions. So 2 instructions down, 2 Dcache SSs down. So in total it's like improvement of like maybe 0.3 microseconds. So now 20 calls are just gonna cost like 2 microseconds. And of course both are incredibly cheap, but it's cool to have this, and it also reduces our memory footprint by a lot. This actually reduced my memory footprint so much that my game crashed, because I had a few things that were like sanity checking stuff, and those were like nope, 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 you can't do that. Yeah, that was fun to fix. Yeah, but now we have way more memory. This was 3.4 before, now it's 3.2. Not sure what to do with the memory, we have way too much memory anyway. And I'm pretty happy with it. Bye!